everyone, it's Jade here. How are you going? I hope you're by now all ready and prepared and kicking on, starting your challenge. Got all your shopping done and all those sorts of things. I just wanted to have a little chat to you about the exercise component and getting started, because sometimes getting started can be the hardest thing. We say things like, oh, we'll wait till Monday, we'll wait till the 1st of the next month, I'm going to start in the new year. When realistically, at the end of the day, any time is a good time to start. If you miss the mark and don't start Monday and don't start Tuesday, there's no reason why you can't jump on and start Wednesday. You don't have to wait until next Monday. Usually it takes, they say it takes 21 days to form a habit. I'd argue that it's not always going to be that long, but you should prepare yourself for the fact that it might take you some time before this exercise thing becomes a regular part of your day and regular part of your lifestyle. I'm just going to tell you a little story actually about me and when I had my first baby. I was completely overwhelmed by having to look after this little creature, and exercise was something that was always a regular part of my life. But I found myself thinking that I was so busy and, oh my gosh, I can never put the baby down, and what if I put the baby down he cries, and what if I go for a walk and halfway through the walk he flips out, and in the early days, what if he needs breastfeeding and I'm not confident enough to breastfeed in public. All these what ifs. I was so consumed by what I was doing and so afraid that I had no time that for quite a while there I didn't do any exercise at all. And then I've had my second baby, and I realised, what did I do with all my time when I had that first baby? It's funny now, having the second baby, you would think that I'd sort of throw my hands in the air and say, oh no, it's really hard because I have two. But in fact, I find it's quite the opposite. Now I realise that there really is no right time, and stuff's never really going to get easier. So we just have to dive right in and give it a go. So if you've got one baby or if you've got 5 babies, whatever you've got, stop waiting for the perfect time to think that you're going to have enough time to do exercise. I mean, how many of us can remember pre-having babies thinking that we were too busy? I do, and now I laugh and think, well, what did I even actually do before I had my kids? Anyway, no time is the right time. Now is the time to start. So I've got a couple of strategies that I just wanted to share with you that can help you to get started with your exercise. And the first of those strategies is to have something to remind you every day when you get up that you have to do your daily exercise. And the reason that I say that is because what you focus on is what you get. So if you're focused on this program and you're focused on your exercise, then you are going to be up and doing it every day. If your focus is getting the kids ready for school and getting myself ready for work and making sure the house is clean and organising the party for the weekend or whatever, then your focus is going to be like this all over the place. So you need some sort of way to remember every day that you need to get your exercise in. So that could be something like a reminder in your smartphone. It could be a sign that's up on the fridge, or you could laminate a sign, stick it in the shower, somewhere that you're going to see it. Or it could be just getting a partner on board and getting them to check in regularly with you. Or you could get your buddy on our Facebook group to check in with you and make sure that you're focused on remembering to do that. Because sometimes half the battle for us mums is to even just remember that we had to do that particular day. The next tip I've got for you is to pre-print the workouts in advance. So don't wait until the day to get up, have a look at the workout, print it out and go, oh, dead bugs, what are they? Think ahead. So the night before, make sure you've printed out the workout for the next day, or save the PDF to your iPad, or however you're doing it. Have a good read over it, make sure that you understand the movements, make sure that you understand the workouts. That gives you an opportunity to put your hand up and ask me any questions before you get to your space and you're ready to do your workout. If you fully know what's happening and what's coming, you're much more likely to make sure that you get it done. A small bit of time is all that you need, is my next tip. So our workouts are all designed to be sort of 30 minutes or under, because we are busy mums, and I believe that you can get a good result by working out in less than 30 minutes if you go hard at it. But having said that, you don't need 30 minutes. If all you have got is 6 minutes, pick a segment of the workout that's been written for the day and do that segment. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because you might be waiting all day, and between things that happen in your life, you may never get there. So even if you're only going to be able to do, 3 6-minute blocks, that's perfectly fine. Same goes for if you don't feel like it today. If you're feeling a bit off and you don't feel like it, just make yourself a promise, I'm just going to do 5 minutes. And after 5 minutes, if I still don't feel good, I'm going to do no more for the rest of the day. And I can guarantee you that 9 times out of 10, that 5 minutes will turn into probably 25 before you know it. You'll realise, hey, I got it done. My next tip is the location of your exercise. Do it wherever. So if you're normally an outdoor workout person and it's raining, just adapt. Do it inside. This is why we like burpees and things in our workout, because we don't have to run anywhere. Most of the workouts that I've given you will be able to be done on the spot wherever you are, whether it's in a bedroom, a lounge room, a backyard, a park, or somewhere else. So if your baby's particularly whingy but you find that they're happy in their bedroom because they can play with their toys, go into their bedroom and just do your workout. My next tip is to get it done early. So some people do like to do their workouts in the evenings, but I find with the clients that I work with, the vast majority of people do better if they get it out of the way in the first part of the day. Because once it's done and they don't have to think about it anymore, and they can move on with their day. The other way that you can make sure that you get it done early, and this is something that I use myself all the time, in fact, every day that I exercise, I use this, is I get up in the morning, I don't have a shower, I put on my exercise gear, I go out, I have breakfast, I get the kids ready, I get the husband off to work, do all those things in my workout gear, and then I have this rule on myself that I refuse to have a shower until I've done my exercise. And I don't know about you, but I feel really yucky in the mornings until I have a shower and brush my teeth and get ready for the day. So that's a really huge motivator for me if I'm still in my workout gear and feeling yucky, to find that 6 minutes of time if that's all I can find. Do you know what I mean? If you wanted to take that one step further, you could actually wear your workout gear to bed. I have done that in the past as well, where all you have to do is roll out of bed and stick on your joggers and off you go. Either way, those are my major tips for getting it done and getting started. Once you do get started and you are in a routine of exercise, I promise you, after an amount of time, I can't tell you how long it will be for you personally, but after a set amount of time, it will just become part of your life. It will just become who you are, and you won't feel right if you go, too many days without doing a workout. You'll start to do it because you love it, not because you're trying to lose weight or you're trying to have smaller legs or whatever. You'll just love how you feel, and that's what I really like about exercise and training people, is that people get to that point, and then that's the sweet spot. So that's what you're aiming for. In the meantime though, until you get to there, you just have to suck it up, find your different strategies that you need to use, put them in place and get it done. Any questions? Let me know. I'm happy to help you guys.